I thought that was a really good opportunity for us to play against a Power Five conference team that's good. And I can't, again, thank the University of Nebraska enough and their basketball program for what they did to come down here, help us raise money, which, half of the money is going to go to Mississippi people, and the other half, for relief for Hurricane Irma. So I'm just so appreciative of Coach Miles, and their whole program, Bill Moose, Mark Boehm, and their team. I mean, that was really, really, it helps us so much because now our guys are going to be able to see we got a lot of things that we have to improve on to be the team we want to be. We've had 15 days of practice. It gave some guys a chance to see, gave me a chance to see, hey, Keyshawn Vizel is going to really help this program. I mean, that was a real bright point. I thought E.J. Datcher was an incredible bright point. I thought Eli Wright was an incredible bright point. I was really excited, especially about those three kids and how they played. And it's all about effort. The first half we were way too stretched out defensively, and they cut us up, drawing a kick. The second half we played much better. The first half we took too many quick shots, which fueled their offense. If you're coming down and you're only passing the ball more than 4 times, 5 times in a half, and you're down 16, there's a correlation there. I mean, they were 8 for 14 at half and 3. We were 0 for 6. And our shot selection was not very good. And this will be good now for our team. They're going to have 2 days off. I wish it was only 1, but it's 2 because we got to abide by these restrictions in terms of how many times you can practice. We'll come back Wednesday and Thursday. Then we travel and play another really good Power 5 team on a neutral site in Texas Tech. So these games are really important for our team in terms of learning, in terms of understanding. And I thought Lamar we got tired today, and that's understandable. He literally missed 2 months where he wasn't doing a whole lot. And you can see he's got to get in better shape. Our conditioning has to get better, period, as a team, and as we're moving forward. And but it wasn't just him. I mean, a lot of guys got tired. Eric Holman got exhausted out there, especially in the first half when he played 14 minutes. Eli Wright is in the best condition on the team, plays 25 minutes, played great defense, great decision-making, shot the ball well. Really excited about Eli Wright. Really excited again about, some of our guys. We missed some open threes, Q late in the game that could have cut it to, I think, 2 or 1, as I remember, missed free throws. We shot 62% from the foul line. And we gambled way too much defensively. We've got to become much more solid with less gambling defensively. But overall, I thought this was a great experience for our team as we grow, as we get ready here for November 10th in our opener. I mean, today's the 22nd of October. It's around the corner. It's 19 days away. We've got 2 more games. One, like I said, against Texas Tech on Saturday down in Fort Worth. And then one we'll play against West Florida, I believe, on November 2nd. But this will make our practices better because our guys can be able to see, okay, this is what I got to do better, this is what I got to improve in. I mean, and we can't even watch the film with them until Wednesday. That's how restricted these rules are. The only way they can watch the film is come in and watch it on their own, which I'm sure some of the guys will want to do. Questions?
EJ was more active in the post, it seemed like. Is he in better shape this year?
Yeah, I just think that, he missed 4 months. I think, you got to remember now, he was really green when he got here last year, okay? He was about the smallest little 1A, whatever there is in Alabama. To go from there to SEC was a big jump for him. I was really excited about his activity today and his ability to shoot the ball on a couple of those. They were pushing the balls down the sideline on their ball screens, hit him twice. But he got a couple quick fouls. We got to get him to be a better screener. I thought he did some good things. He's definitely improving. And how many minutes did he play today? 19. I hope it's a trend.
You mentioned you thought gambled too much defensively today. In what areas? What do you mean by that?
Well, if you watch the game, you'll see how many times we're gambling for steals and reaching in, and now someone else to help because we're out of position, and now that breaks the defense down, and all of a sudden they're getting behind us. I mean, it was a ton. I mean, what did they shoot from the field? At 45%, we're not going to beat good teams shooting 45%, especially in the second half. How about they were 0 for 13 from three? So it was a tale of two halves for us. You know, if we can come out and play better in the first half, we have a chance to win this game pretty good. And again, our crowd was great. I was so, right, make sure you mention this, please. I was so thankful to the crowd to be here today on such quick notice. I mean, this game came together on Wednesday, officially. So it's Sunday afternoon. That was great. And to have people give and raise money for this cause, it was really, really nice. And I really am so appreciative everybody was here today.
Hey, Ben, how come you didn't have Lamar and Nick on the court at the same time a lot? I think it was only like the last minute and 30 where that occurred.
Yeah, it'll happen. You know, right now, the way we've been so injured, Nick only knows one spot on the floor, which is the one. You know, Lamar didn't even start practicing with contact until a week and a half ago. You know, 2 weeks max. I'd have to get you the exact if you wanted to know. So, you know, he's got to learn, where am I on this, when I'm at this spot, and what do I do? But that's going to be based on competition. I mean, today you saw some guys move up in terms of where their playing time's coming, and so it's happening. I told the team before the game, and we started this game, this will not be the same starting lineup that we have when we start the regular season. You know, so we're fighting for playing time right now. I mean, that's what's up.
What jumped out to you about Pizel's performance?
Well, just number one is hustle, diving on the floor for loose balls. You know, his activity defensively, his athleticism, his ability to offensive rebound. He's 5 for 5 from the field. I'm running an out of bounds play, down 8 to get him a shot. All right, he can shoot the ball. He's been really good. He can pass. I mean, and he is like the greatest kid alive in terms of a person off the floor. I mean, it's like he's your. I'm really excited about him, and getting the minutes. I was like, there's 6 minutes to go in the first half. He hadn't even been in yet. Well, guess what? He's earning some playing time based on today.
I know she went to him early in the second half.
He started the second half.
So I guess how can you leapfrog guys that you had went to beforehand, or
performance, hustle, the things that you said I like most, playing harder. So this playing hard makes up for it's a great talent to have when I can play really hard. And he's smart, he's a really intelligent kid. He had a 4.0 this summer. He's got a B right now. We're disappointed in that. All right, all A's and 1 B right now based on the grade reports. So do I love him? Absolutely. He's the total package. What a great kid.
Those long jumpers that EJ was hitting, has he been hitting those in practice?
You know what? This is lights are on night for him because he hits some. I want him to spend more time working on them. That's what he did in high school, And he's been doing it better. Like yesterday in practice, we went 2 hours yesterday, the day before a game, which you normally wouldn't do. But yesterday in practice, he was 5 for 6 from the field and scored around the basket. So, EJ is improving. EJ is, I'm excited for EJ, because his hard work's paying off for him. And I think he'll continue to lean up. But what he has is quick feet. He can move his feet. He can get out there and hard hedge. The way we're playing ball screens is different than we did last year. It puts a lot of, emphasis on those bigs being able to get out. And that's why when we were stretched out so far in the first half, it really hurt us. We shrunk the floor and we were much better. And defensively in the second half, from the field, they shot 37.9. That's kind of what we're looking for. So much better defense in the second half. Offensively, we shot 43%. We were pretty consistent, but we're 1 for 13 from 3. We got it. How many of those were good shots? Well, we'll grade every one of them here when we go in and watch the film today as a staff.
How important are these exhibition games for these Power 5 schools? Because this is something that's really unique to college basketball that hasn't really happened before, and it seems like this can only benefit you guys.
I think it should be a trend as well. What a great thing. Why not do this versus, the other? What's the difference? I mean, we're going to go in a close scrimmage. How does that make sense? Let's let the people, we should be playing Texas Tech down there. So next year we're going to play TCU in a scrimmage, and I would hope that by then the NCAA will allow us to play an exhibition game at TCU, and they'll come back the next year. Because, it was great for their team today to play on the road. They had the big league. All of a sudden, our crowd got involved, and they stayed up holding on and winning the game. So but you learn from it. So this was great for them to have like a crowd to play in front of as an opponent.
How were you able to play this game if you mentioned you have the NCAA allowed you? How were you able to play this game? And I guess.
Hurricane relief.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
only reason. There's
Yeah.
24 of these games going on right now. They're not allowed to miss any school, so it had to be on a weekend. There are a lot of restrictions surrounding this. And we have a couple boosters, just so you know, that have already committed 10,000 here or 10,000 there. We're going to raise some money, and we'll give you guys some data on that when this whole thing's over. So I know we'll get some money coming in. That'll be very important for all these people who are suffering. That's the only reason they allowed it. So like Kansas is playing at Missouri. Excuse me, they're playing in the middle. That game ended when Missouri joined our league. First time they're playing. Big deal for those fans. They've been doing it 80, 100 years. So that's a big deal. Memphis is playing Vanderbilt. Great game. 2 Tennessee teams raising money for a great cause. It's wonderful.
I know this is just an exhibition or whatever, but you're usually not as high on the team against after losses, or just like you're usually a bit more critical after losses.
You want me to be more negative today? Is that what I'm looking for? I apologize for not being more negative about my team that doesn't have a senior. All right, then we got guys that have missed all this practice time. This is not a real loss. Okay, that starts November 10th. So you probably caught me in a unique situation here, because I feel great about the fact that we got to play this game and how much it's going to help us improve, how great it was for our kids, that maybe we got a lot to get better at if we're going to be good. And we got to get better in practice every day. This is what you learn from. So, yeah.
Would it be a good assessment, though, or an accurate assessment that you genuinely like this team, though?
I've said that before. I like our camaraderie. I like our culture. I like how supportive each other was. Even when we're down, everybody's together. I do. I really like this team a lot. And I like our kids. And I feel good about, that we're going to learn from this. We're going to get better. We're going to improve. That's why it was important to do it. That's why I was so excited about this, And I'm excited about, the byproduct of us being able to help people that have really suffered. Just keep it all in perspective. We're playing games here. People have lost their homes and everything else, and so this was a great day.